A $40 million empire, a Chapter 11 bankruptcy, and an allegation so severe it changes everything. LisaRaye claims Judy didn't just physically abuse Brat, she allegedly set her own wife up to get jumped and beaten. Let that sink in. The person who promised to protect Brat is now accused of allegedly orchestrating a physical beatdown. Forget the perfect Instagram filters, here is the dynamic being exposed behind closed doors. Shantae Harris was recovering from severe financial ruin, while Jessica Dupart holds complete leverage with Kaleidoscope hair products. According to these claims, what looked like a rescue turned into a financial trap, where basic living expenses allegedly get pulled the second Brat steps out of line. Financial leverage, alleged physical scars, claims of infidelity, and statements that Judy used Brat's celebrity status to tap into the LGBTQ+ consumer market. And right in the middle of this entire situation, their baby boy, true legend. Judy supplied the biological egg, while Brat carried the pregnancy to term. Now, with serious questions rising over whether their wedding was even legally binding under state law, Brat's move for primary physical custody is setting up to be a potentially explosive legal battle. To understand how a marriage reaches allegations of physical setups and total collapse, you have to look directly at the economic structure that defined this relationship from day one. On paper, it looked like a match made in celebrity heaven, a legendary Grammy-nominated 90s hip-hop icon joining forces with an unstoppable beauty mogul. But behind the luxury vehicles, private jet charters, and matching designer outfits, the balance sheets were completely uneven. Brat was standing on extremely shaky financial ground when this relationship began. Back in August 2018, she was forced to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection in Georgia federal court after an Atlanta civil jury awarded a massive $6.4 million judgment to former cheerleader Shayna Zellender following a 2007 nightclub altercation. That legal debt crippled her liquid assets, frozen royalty streams, and left her rebuilding her career from total exhaustion. Enter Jessica Judy Dupart. As the founder and chief executive officer of Kaleidoscope Hair Products, Judy built a massive retail presence in major chains like Walmart and Target, growing her brand valuation to over $40 million. When Judy stepped into Brat's life, sweeping in with immediate liquidity, armed security, and a multi-million-dollar lifestyle, it initially looked like a storybook rescue. What the public didn't see was how quickly funding an entire household can morph into institutional control. According to LisaRaye's public statements on media appearances like Cocktails with Queens, that massive corporate wealth was allegedly used to dictate domestic boundaries. When one partner holds the liquid capital and the other is navigating court-ordered bankruptcy repayment plans, household authority shifts entirely to the benefactor. It didn't stop at supporting Brat individually. The economic backing extended across her immediate circle, with Judy taking on payroll support for relatives, housing accommodations, and daily operating expenses. Assuming the primary provider role gave Judy structural leverage, establishing a dynamic where financial backing carried implicit expectations of complete compliance. That leverage becomes dangerous the moment autonomy is asserted. The claims state that Judy's support wasn't unconditional. The moment Brat attempted to make independent career moves or deviate from corporate branding decisions, funding streams for basic household operations were allegedly pulled back immediately. We aren't talking about losing access to luxury jewelry. We are addressing basic monthly living allowances being leveraged as punishment. For an artist who spent decades earning gold and platinum plaques, facing financial dependence after bankruptcy meant being backed into an inescapable corner. Living under those conditions creates a golden handcuff situation. You are surrounded by high-end real estate and filming reality TV scenes, but you lack financial autonomy. You are essentially trapped in luxury because walking away means instantly surrendering your basic financial baseline. This financial friction naturally bled into their public television show, Brat Loves Judy on WeTV. While executive producers framed their marriage as a supportive partnership, attentive viewers began noticing genuine hostility during discussions about prenuptial agreements, joint business ventures, and personal spending habits. Every domestic argument carried the silent weight of who held the ultimate financial power. Managing a national beauty enterprise generates immense pressure. Judy was balancing supply chain logistics, corporate retail distribution, and brand marketing while simultaneously funding an extended family payroll. When corporate stress collides with domestic conflict, financial support quickly turns into a tool for behavioral enforcement. The emotional fallout from this dynamic created deep resentment on both sides. For Brat, relying entirely on her spouse for basic stability after decades of historic music achievements was an isolating experience. For Judy, funding every aspect of the household created an expectation of total veto power over personal and family decisions. This economic pressure cooker set the stage for everything that followed. Money can buy privacy, high-end production, and temporary peace. But when financial control is used to enforce compliance, the dynamic inevitably explodes into public view. When financial leverage no longer guarantees control, domestic tension inevitably turns physical. The public narrative surrounding this marriage didn't just crack under economic pressure, it completely shattered when claims shifted from bank accounts to physical altercations. LisaRaye's statements dropped like an absolute bombshell, exposing claims that domestic violence had allegedly been an ongoing issue long before media outlets caught wind of it. According to these severe allegations, the dynamic went far beyond heated arguments over reality TV production schedules. The claims paint a disturbing picture of physical confrontations that left emotional and physical scars on a partner fighting to rebuild her independence. For a veteran artist who built a legacy on an image of toughness, navigating physical altercations inside her own home represented a complete breakdown of personal safety. The most shocking element of this entire fallout centers on the claim that Judy allegedly orchestrated a physical setup, placing Brat in an invulnerable position to be physically jumped and beaten by outside parties. In the realm of celebrity relationship breakdowns, an allegation of a calculated physical ambush crosses every legal and moral line, transforming a messy marital split into a matter of severe personal endangerment. Analyzing the timeline reveals a staggering contrast between polished media output and behind-the-scenes chaos. While TV networks and social media algorithms were promoting red carpet appearances, romantic vacation vlogs, and baby shower specials, severe domestic altercations were allegedly occurring in private. The public was watching a fairy tale romance on screen, while the actual environment was spiraling out of control. However, examining public records exposes a critical divide between commentary claims and official police documentation. To date, neither Brat nor Judy has filed formal criminal complaints or domestic incident reports against one another in Fulton County or surrounding jurisdictions regarding these setup allegations. When addressing these media storms publicly, Brat has repeatedly taken to radio airwaves, including the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, attempting to downplay rumors of physical violence and push back against claims of an impending divorce. This massive disconnect between family allegations and on-air denials created immediate skepticism across media observers. When an immediate family member like LisaRaye speaks out publicly, her statements carry weight, making it difficult for standard radio denials to clear the air. Observers questioned whether public statements were a genuine defense of the marriage or a necessary damage control tactic to protect ongoing television syndication deals, brand endorsements, and corporate partnerships. The emotional toll of this public tug-of-war left Brat caught directly in the crossfire. On one side stands her blood sister, publicly raising alarm bells about abusive power dynamics. On the other side stands her spouse, controlling the household finances and shared television franchise. Navigating that level of public family conflict while trying to maintain professional radio and television obligations creates immense psychological pressure. For Judy, these severe allegations directly target the foundation of her multi-million-dollar empire. As a founder whose brand relies heavily on community trust and women's empowerment, facing claims of financial coercion and physical setups threatens to erode customer loyalty for Kaleidoscope hair products. In the court of public opinion, when an executive is accused of abusing financial power over a beloved hip-hop figure, commercial backlash can happen rapidly. The timing of these leaking allegations raised further questions about internal motives. Information this damaging rarely surfaces by accident. It usually leaks when a relationship reaches a point of irreconcilable breakdown or when strategic moves are being made ahead of legal filings. Whether these statements were leaked as a protective family intervention or as a strategic move during marital dissolution, the damage to their public union was permanent. The absolute peak of this crisis isn't found in bank accounts or blog headlines. It converges directly on the legal custody of their young son, true legend Harris Brat. On July 6, 2023, Brat gave birth at age 49, marking a deeply emotional milestone that was covered by major national outlets like People magazine. But behind that joyful birth announcement lay an extremely intricate medical and legal structure that is now creating massive complications. The confirmed public facts surrounding True's birth introduce unprecedented legal complexity. The couple utilized in vitro fertilization, combining Judy Brat's biological egg with an anonymous donor, while Brat carried the pregnancy to term and delivered the child. Under family law precedents, this created a dual-parent dynamic. Judy holds the biological genetic connection, while Brat holds the gestational maternal connection. When a marriage functions smoothly, these details are celebrated medical achievements. When a marriage collapses into severe allegations, those exact same biological facts turn into complex legal battle lines. By 2024, serious questions began emerging regarding the actual legal status of their marriage ceremony. Legal commentators raised critical doubts over whether their February 22, 2022 wedding in Georgia was a fully registered legal marriage contract or primarily a televised commitment ceremony for TV cameras. If the marriage lacks proper legal registration, the fight for primary custody completely shifts, because gestational parent rights versus biological donor rights outside of legal marriage create intricate court precedents. Brat's intent to seek primary physical custody instantly triggers a monumental legal clash over parental legitimacy and custodial standing. Online speculation immediately erupted into a fierce debate over parental rights and moral authority. A massive segment of the audience argues that as the mother who physically carried a high-risk pregnancy at 49 and gave birth, Brat holds the primary maternal bond and should be awarded primary physical custody. Conversely, another contingent insists that Judy's genetic status and massive corporate wealth give her a distinct advantage in family court proceedings. The public discourse rapidly expanded from analyzing reality TV drama into debating the legal ethics of modern reproductive technology. Industry reactions across the entertainment and legal sectors highlight the corporate liabilities involved. Network executives monitoring Brat Loves Judy are facing severe pressure as the show's core narrative devolves into a custody dispute. Family law experts point out that in non-traditional custody disputes involving egg donation and gestational mothers, courts focus strictly on the child's best interests, evaluating household safety, emotional stability, and primary caregiving history. The ultimate tragedy of this situation is a child caught in the center of public crossfire. Every allegation of physical setups, every claim of financial coercion, and every public family argument creates a permanent digital record that will follow True legend as he grows up. What started as a historic celebration of love and modern family building has transformed into a chaotic legal battleground where both mothers face significant personal and public fallout. From a $40 million hair empire and a Chapter 11 bankruptcy to explosive allegations of physical setups, financial leverage, and a high-stakes custody battle over baby True, the fairy tale image of Brat and Judy's marriage has completely shattered. Whether this entire fallout is a heartbreaking breakdown of trust or a calculated publicity strategy designed to keep media blogs talking and reality TV ratings skyrocketing, one thing is certain: the damage to their joint brand is already done. Now, I want to hear from you. If you are in LisaRaye's position, would you publicly step in to call out what you believe is a toxic situation? Or do you stay out of a married couple's business no matter what? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get this debate started. If you want the real, unfiltered breakdown of the biggest celebrity stories as they unfold, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and don't miss a single update. Because as court filings loom and new statements prepare to drop, one massive question remains. Will Brat walk away with primary custody and her independence? Or will Judy's financial dominance prove impossible to escape? Stay tuned, because this war is far from over.